Okay, what we have here is a set of Hedman Hustler headers. They're slip fit headers. They're not cheap. They're actually very expensive. And I bought them off of eBay. And when I got them, they were not what they were represented to be. In fact, they were pretty beat up. That didn't really bother me that much because I just wanted to use them to run my engine on a dyno, and I needed to be able to collect the exhaust and get it out of the dyno room. And the heads on the new engine are Pontiac round port heads, and those heads are not particularly common. So these worked out for that purpose. But now what I want to do is relist them on eBay to sell them because I don't need them anymore. I have weed burners on the dragster, so I just don't need them. But let me show you an example of really poor workmanship. So if you look at these welds, they're all goobered up and they're just barely hanging on. I mean, look at this one here on the top. That's pretty bad. So what I'm going to do is clean them up. I'm going to cut this piece off and I'll re-weld it. And I'm not a particularly good welder, but I certainly can do better than that. And then I'll list these things on eBay. So let's get started cleaning these things up a little bit. So the first job is to cut those tabs off. And I think the best way to cut those tabs off is to use a cutoff wheel. I mean, there's not even any weld on this side. Take a look at this. You see that tab? It's not even welded on this side. It's hard to believe that somebody can think that they did a decent job. All right, enough griping. Let's cut them off. And we're going to use a cutoff wheel. The other thing I'm going to do is mark their location. I got to get this thing on here so that I can get the same location back. So let's, oh, they don't even match up. All right. So, okay, let's mark that location so that we can get it back. That hole doesn't line up. All right. All right, that'll allow me to get back to the same spot. So, let's cut it off. That's ridiculous. That's totally ridiculous. You know what? I bet I don't even have to cut this side. Look at that. That's pretty bad. That's really bad. All right, let's clean this up. Alright, got a clean surface to weld to. Now what we got to do, and just so you can see, that's it. That's crazy. Alright. Yes, it's hot. That's my one time for this project. This is all bent up. So, you know, he burned up holes in here. He burned holes and he didn't get it welded. That's not bad. Okay, I wish I was a better welder, but that looks a lot better. Let's do the other side. No, that's not too bad. Looks better than what it did. Okay. So this one's not even connected. Oh. Nice and even. Nice and even. Look a little different. So you can't powder coat these pieces because the powder coat won't stand up to the heat. So what I like to do is paint it with very high temperature paint. It's got ceramic in it. And actually on the can of paint, it gives you a curing process to cure them in the oven. And it really produces a very hard surface. So that's what we're going to do. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to just run this at about 500 degrees for an hour. just to burn any oils or anything off of it. And then we're going to start painting them. So here we go. I really like this paint. This is good paint. I don't know if you can see that. It's good paint. All right, on the back here, I don't know if you can see that, are directions on how to bake the paint in the oven. And it really gets a tough finish. So it says off vehicle, 250 degrees for 30 minutes, let cool for 30 minutes, 400 degrees for 30 minutes, let cool for 30 minutes, 600 degrees for 30 minutes, let cool for 30 minutes. I got tape here and here because those are the split fits and I don't want them to take up any more thickness so it will slide on real nice. There we go. Real thin coats. We have ventilation in here. So what they want is 2 really thin coats and then 1 medium wet coat. Okay, we've been through 1 heat cycle, got 2 more heat cycles to go. Curing in the oven like this really produces a tough finish. I've been really happy with the results. So we got 2 more heat cycles to go. Let's get it going. So this cycle we go to 400. There we go. Okay, time to lay these things out. Now my understanding is the reason these are slip fit is that so that they go in around the steering column. So I got everything so it fits. Everything comes undone. Okay, so let's put them together now. So this goes in here like this. I wonder if it's this one. Oh, we'll find out. This one doesn't go together quite so easy. There we go. Ta-da! So, final shot. If you like this, please click the like in the lower right hand corner and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Have a good day.